Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. It is after work on the 19th of May. Doing another afternoon vlog, they call it. So anyway, I had to... Oh, okay. Looks like we almost got in an accident here. Good God, what are we doing? Oh, that was interesting. Yeah. What was I talking about? Yes. So, we had an individual come to work today showing signs of being under the influence, possible relapse, and we had to test this individual and contact human resources, get that whole process going, and then let them know that we mean business. You come into work, you're not supposed to be under the influence. And so the program that I work for, basically we deal with a lot of individuals trying to get into the workforce, and so a lot of them have criminal records and have substance abuse issues, and so we try to work with them to try to get them to get over and through those barriers. So we had him sitting down and said, look, we understand people make mistakes. Now, we're not taking it lightly, but at the same time, it's something that people have gotten over. People have gotten through these kind of things, and we know you can do it too. And I looked at him and I said, what was the one thing that I asked you about that you could say that a little known fact about yourself that you're proud of? And he couldn't really answer that question, and somebody spoke up for him and says, he's a great father. And I said, good. So I said, what was that one thing that someone else said that you were really good at that somebody might not know? And he goes, that I was a great father. And I said, yes. And I said, think about that. You get the urge to relapse or to use again. You know what it looks like. There are consequences. You've been down this road before, man. It's not a pretty road trip. And you need to think about your responsibilities as a father. You have to own up and man up and take care of your responsibilities. And I want that image of your kid to be in your head all the time. Whenever you think about making a decision, you need to have an image of your kid. Would my kid do this? Would I still be doing this if my kid knew what I was doing? Is this the best thing for me to do as a father? And to be honest with you, if you have to really ask yourself that question for a lot of things, most of the time the answer is going to be no. So I saw he just sort of woke up. His eyes got big, and he just kind of shook his head. He goes, damn, you're right. And I said, yeah, that's the thing is, when my kid was born, my whole world changed. It's the greatest thing ever happened to me. And I know that good fathers and good people, when they have kids and they realize the magic of that and how awesome it is, that it changes you. And you may have been doing ABC, but after your kid's born, you're doing XYZ. Your whole life changes forever. It should. That's a good thing. It's a responsibility thing. It's all those things that you're doing before that you only had to think about el numero uno, now you're thinking about number 2 and 3, or number 1 and 2, because now you're 3. You're thinking about the mother or the father of your child, and you're thinking about your kid. Those are the most important things in your life. And so that moment right there, I think, connected with him, and I think that this is something that he can get through, because the thing is, the way that I see people and look at them through my eyes is I see the kind of person that they can be. I don't look at people for who they are. I look at them for who they can be, and then I treat them that way. Because that means you're not talking down to people. You're not trying to, try to judge them based on their current status, their how they are right now. It's if you see them moving in a positive direction, you need to treat them like that. And I think with this, I think we're gonna fix it. So, you know, this guy, hope he gets his stuff straight, man, and comes back with his head on straight. And you know, he's got a little road to climb, but you know, it's like everyone puts himself in a hole once in a while, and you just have to just put your foot down and understand that, okay, I'm in a hole. I can get out of this hole. It's going to take some time, but I can get out of it. I just need to quit screwing up, you know. And that's the thing. You just need to own up, be accountable, accept responsibility, and know that every decision you make to get out of that hole is important. And hopefully that's what fixes it. So anyway, that was the development for today. Heading on here. So normally my tabs, to renew my tabs for my car, in and around $75, $80. But good old Washington State, we passed the RTA tax, and now my tabs this time around are an additional $215 based upon the MSRP price of my car. And so now my tabs are extremely expensive. So I had to fork out almost $300 for them, and now I got to go pick them up at the DMV here. So anyway, hope you guys have a great weekend. Just signing off here for Friday, and see you back here on Monday. So you guys have a great weekend. Once again, I appreciate all the views and the comments and the likes and shares that I got for the Chris Cornell video, because, you know, honestly, growing up in the grunge era, this was the hub of, you know, this is the hub of all grunge music. This is where it came from, and we were extremely proud about it. You know, it was an awesome time during, you know, for musically speaking, and to see Kurt Cobain, Lane Staley, Chris Cornell, you know, just, you know, it's just sad that it's come down to, you know, all the Seattle famous musicians from Seattle have, you know, Jimi Hendrix, you know, they passed on, you know, committed suicide, overdosed, and you know, it's just sad to be here during that time, because it was something that we were once extremely proud about, and it put us on the map, and now it's something that, you know, it's well, if you're from Seattle and you're a musician, you got this record that's going to be following this reputation, so it's sad in that regard. So, but I just wish the best for his family, for the Soundgarden members, and, you know, it's just a sad day for anyone who's a music fan, especially those that were fans in the 80s, or I mean the 90s, late 80s, early 90s for grunge. So anyway, you guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. All right, thanks.